hopes, dreams, aspirations. For a chance at a better life, a better livelihood. When we think of finance, we think of net worth, return on investment and capital gains. We think of big banks and the stock exchange. But there are very few who think of inclusion, financial inclusion. One man in East India decided to think differently and use finance as a tool to empower millions. This is his journey. Chandra Shekhar Ghosh, known today as one of the foremost proponents of financial inclusion in India. He, along with his team, built India's largest microfinance institution from scratch, which also went on to become the first microfinance institution to receive a universal banking license in India. Today, as the Managing Director and Chief Executive Officer at Bandhan Bank, Ghosh may have innumerable awards, positions and distinctions to his credit. But the journey to get here has not been easy.
My childhood started from Tripura, one of the very small states of India. And I born in there and studied some time. Then I went to my another uncle is staying in Assam. It has been another uncle. He carried me from Assam to Siliguri, and we purchased a cow, and I sell the milk, the door to door. And simultaneously, we bought a small restaurant in Bagdogra.
Ghosh's childhood was spent juggling academics with helping his father run the family's sweet shop.
I completed my honors and master's MSc in statistics from Dhaka University. I lost my father. What I can do as an elder brother or elder person in the family, I went to asking the job, and then I got the job in a BRAC, who is the biggest NGO now in Bangladesh.
Armed with a degree in statistics, Ghosh found a job at the Bangladesh Rural Advancement Committee, popularly known as BRAC. This is where he had his first hands-on experience at rural development work. After leaving his job in Bangladesh, Ghosh moved to Kolkata. After years of having closely observed the challenges faced by the underprivileged, Ghosh was eager to find a way to lift the masses out of poverty and also financially empower himself. It was at this time when an incident at a local market in Shobha Bazar, Kolkata, planted a seed of an idea in his mind that would later sprout into a path-breaking institution. Ghosh noticed how every morning a moneylender would arrive and lend 500 rupees each to the vegetable vendors, who would return this money by evening, paying 5 rupees each as interest.
I'm surprised, and I'm asking to the person, so why you are paying the 700% interest? Well, who said 700? I given the only 5 rupees. 5 rupees is calculation you are given the morning and collected the hour in the evening. This is called the 700 rupees. So what is my alternative? Can you give me? No. Have any bank, any financial institution in the country who can give the money to my doorstep, collect from my doorstep without signature, without guarantor? I have not any travel cost, no waiting cost. I'll be happy to give this 5 rupees, which is 2 cups of tea. I said, fantastic. So why not? I can take the loan from the bank and given to this person. Even if I ask the 30% interest, They can be safe without increase their loan, increase their business. They can be earned 700% extra. Then I have been come back and decided I'll work for this paper. And this is my first life journey.
Back in 2001, only 36% of Indian households had access to banking services. Millions of small traders relied on private money lenders to take care of their daily financial needs, paying exorbitant interest rates. The need of the hour was microfinancing.
जब हम पहले बार मिस्टर घोष से मिले थे, तो that time I was working in a NGO. तो मिस्टर घोष वहाँ पे ज्वाइन किया एज ए CEO ऑफ दैट ऑर्गेनाइजेशन. उनका काम करने का तरीका, उनका सोचने का तरीका मुझे धीरे धीरे अच्छा लगने लगा. फिर जब डिस्कशन होता था तो वेस्ट बंगाल का क्या इकोनॉमिकल सिचुएशन है, कि कैसा डिमांड है, बॉटम ऑफ द पिरामिड के लिए कौन कौन सोच रहा है. उनका जो सोच था ना बहुत यूनिक सोच था कि ऐसा जगह सिलेक्ट करो जहाँ पे कोई काम नहीं कर रहा है और वहाँ का लोगों को ही सर्विस देना है. तो वही से हम लोग काम शुरू किए थे. धीरे धीरे एक बैंक से दूसरा बैंक से तीसरा बैंक ऐसे करके बनता रहा. तो जब वेस्ट बंगाल में हम लोग फर्स्ट ऑर्गेनाइजेशन, सबसे ग्रोथ वाला ऑर्गेनाइजेशन, सबसे हाईएस्ट कस्टमर वाला ऑर्गेनाइजेशन बन गया. उसके बाद नेक्स्ट काम था आसाम को, फिर त्रिपुरा को, फिर बिहार, ऐसे करते करते इंडिया का 1 नंबर MFI हम लोग बन गए.
Microfinance refers to the provision of small or micro-sized loans and other basic financial services to low-income individuals or households. It enables people to come out of poverty as well as improve their income and overall living standards. Ghosh knew that there was a huge opportunity for microfinance in India, waiting to be tapped. After months of contemplation, he decided to take a leap of faith and quit his job.
I left my job. First, my wife is crying. It's a permanent job, and you left the job and coming as an uncertain future. What will be happen for my children?
স্যার যখন শেয়ার করলেন যে উনি চাকরিটা ছেড়ে দিচ্ছেন, নিজে একটা NGO করবেন, তখন স্বাভাবিক কারণে একজন হাউসওয়াইফ হিসেবে সাংঘাতিক একটা বড় দুর্ঘটনার মতোই মনে হয়েছিল ঘটনাটা, কারণ আমি মেনে নিতে পারিনি.
To start out on his own, Ghosh needed finance, but banks were unwilling to grant him any loans.
And I started, who will give the money? NGO cannot get the money easily. I applied to the bank, and the bank said to me, who are you? What is your background? Who is in your board? What is their background? We are not that renowned person. What is your balance sheet? 3 years completed? No. Any profit? No. So you are going to give the money to the poor people? Yes. So they will eat. Money will not come back.
Ghosh needed money to sustain himself, his wife Neelima, as well as their son Anshuman, who was only a toddler at the time. To make ends meet, Ghosh would conduct training workshops for various NGOs in and around Kolkata.
এমন একটা গল্প যদি আমি বলি, স্যার সারাদিন হয়তো 200 রুপিস ফিস আনলেন, ইভিনিং টাইম বাড়ি ফিরলেন, আমরা বাজারে গেলাম, আলু চাল কিনে এনে আমাদের খাওয়া হলো. তো স্যার বলতেন যে দেখো, সবসময় পয়সা দিয়ে বড় হওয়া যায় না, কিন্তু যারা বড় হতে চাইছে তারা যদি আমাকে রেসপেক্ট করে, আমাকে যদি বলে যে আমার অর্গানাইজেশনের জন্য তোমাকে খুব দরকার বা তোমার কনসালটেন্সি আমাদের দরকার, সেটা কিন্তু একটা বড় পাওনা.
Eager to start something of his own, Ghosh decided to borrow money from friends and relatives, and even money lenders. He launched a microfinancing NGO, Bandhan in 2001, aimed at lending money to the poor, especially rural women. With a very small team and a tiny room in the suburbs of Kolkata, Shekhar Ghosh set out on a journey to achieve the impossible.
Because women is a nucleus of the family. If women earn, it will spend for the better of the children, education, health, and children's lifestyle. So it is a very good way they are also utilize the money. For that reason, the achievement I have been saying is good, 100% repayment.
The vision at Bandhan, which means bond in English, was to support and empower low-income individuals to become financially independent. There was now going to be no looking back. Bandhan grew rapidly and scaled its operations over the next decade, granting loans and empowering the underprivileged to take charge of their financial future. By 2010, Bandhan was no longer just an NGO, but now the largest microfinance institution in India. It was responsible for helping thousands find their way to financial freedom. Amongst them was Sujata Ghosh, who dreamt of starting a business of her own.
আমি এই গ্রুপ লোনের মধ্যেই ছিলাম। ছোট্ট একটা 10,000 টাকার লোন নিয়ে কিছুটা নিজের পুঁজি দিয়ে এই কাজটা আরম্ভ করি। তারপর বছর বছর ওটাকে শোধ করে আবার কিছু বেশি করে লোন নিই, দিয়ে আরও কিছুটা বাড়ানোর চেষ্টা করি। এইভাবে আস্তে আস্তে এখন পর্যন্ত প্রায় 1.5 লাখ পর্যন্ত লোন নিচ্ছি। প্রত্যেক বছর বছর এটা করে কিছুটা করে বাড়াচ্ছি আর কাজটাও আমার বাড়ছে। বন্ধন ব্যাংক আমাকে এই টাকা দিয়ে অনেকটাই সাহায্য করেছে যাতে আরও বাড়াতে পারি।
मैं पहले घर में काम करती थी। धीरे धीरे काम करते करते फिर 2 मशीन खरीदी। उसके बाद में यहाँ फिर 2014 में 15 में मैंने पैसे उठाए 10,000 बंधन बैंक से। वहाँ से उठा के पैसे फिर मैंने 5 मशीनें लगाई। फिर उसके बाद में यहाँ थोड़ा बिजनेस से पैसा हुआ, यहाँ तक संदीप बीन बैग्स शुरू हुआ और यहाँ तक पहुँचे हैं। हमें बंधन बैंक ने बहुत सहारा दिया है।
मेरे पास काली मशीन थी, घर छोटा था। बंधन बैंक गया भाई, 5 लोन लिया 2 लाख का। फिर मैंने जुग्गी मशीन खरीदी। 35 कारीगर काम कराए, उनका भी रोजी रोटी चली। घर से गरीबी हालत थी, अब तो अपना मेरा बिजनेस हो गया। बंधन बैंक सहारा दिया, बंधन बैंक को धन्यवाद करता हूँ।
Ghosh's vision had turned into reality, but the future had more in store. Bandhan had the potential to empower millions, not just in West Bengal, but across India, and grow it into a nationwide institution. From starting as a small NGO in West Bengal to becoming the largest microfinance institution in India, Bandhan and its founder Chandra Ghosh were on an extraordinary mission to empower the underprivileged through microfinance. In 2010, when the then Finance Minister of India announced that a new set of banks were to be set up, Ghosh decided to take yet another leap of faith and applied for a banking license.
So very luckily 2010, our central government declared about it, new bank license they will give. And that new bank license or allow NBFC can be applied. And I decided I'll apply. And many people laughing. And that time also people say me, you are mad. You are the NBFC and coming from eastern region and you are going to apply for bank license. How dare you? I said that I'll try. But I find out on that it is not happening. Because they are not finding out what is the model of bank as a microfinance institution. Then I haven't one day asked on that, what is the model? Have you prepared? Oh, not yet. As per my recall, I taken one A4 sheet and given him that this is a bank branch, I'll be prepared. This is my microcredit office. It will be come on that. Every 3 to 4 microcredit office link with the one branch, which is called the hub and spoke. Microcredit office continue their credit service to the customer, and bank branch will generate the deposit, and that is the model we submitted to the RBI.
Amongst the 26 other applicants were big players like Aditya Birla Nuvo Limited and Anil Ambani-led Reliance Capital Limited. The D-Day had finally arrived. Ghosh and his team eagerly awaited RBI's final announcement. Finally, it was time to celebrate. Only 2 institutions were granted a universal banking license, and Bandhan was one of them.
Welcome to Bandhan Bank.
On 23rd August 2015, Bandhan Bank was inaugurated in Kolkata with 501 bank branches.
This is a great day of my life. We are a universal bank and we will have an equal respect of all our customers, big and small.
A great institution is being born in West Bengal. But I think what is most important is the birth of a Bangla entrepreneur. All the very best. I have no doubt that the bank will be of great service to the state of West Bengal in particular and to this country in general. My best wishes to the bank on this inauguration.
I received a 4,50,000 account opening form in a one day. I opened 501 branches same day.
In the very first week, the bank received over 5 lakh applications from people seeking to open accounts. Within a few years, Bandhan Bank had established itself as one of the most trusted banks in India. While innovating and diversifying, Bandhan stayed firmly rooted in Ghosh's initial vision of promoting social empowerment through financial inclusion. It was now also helping the startup ecosystem, giving entrepreneurs the financial tools to take charge of their future. Papiya Basu used to be a housewife and was eager to have an independent source of income. To kickstart her own business, she decided to go to Bandhan.
ঘরের থেকে কিছু টাকা নিয়েছিলাম কিন্তু খুব কম পড়ে যাচ্ছিল, তখন ভাবলাম কি যে যদি একটা লোন তোলা যায়, গ্রুপ লোন, তখন বন্ধনে আমাদের এখান থেকে লোন দিচ্ছিল। তখন বন্ধনে গেলাম, প্রথম লোন নিলাম আমি 10,000 টাকা। আগে 10 জন নিয়ে শুরু করেছিলাম, তারপরে আস্তে আস্তে করতে করতে এখন 200 জনের মতো কাজ করি। প্রথমে আমার 10,000 টাকা লোন ছিল, তারপরে দিল 25,000, তারপরে 50,000, 1 লাখ, এখন 2 লাখ লোন চলছে।
Giving individuals the tools to achieve financial freedom translates into the welfare of the society at large. Bandhan Bank is keeping this core philosophy intact even through its innovative marketing campaigns.
छोटा हो या बड़ा, हमारे नए स्कूल में सब इक्वल है। बंधन बैंक में भी ऐसे होता है, अकाउंट छोटा हो या बड़ा, दोनों को इक्वल ऋण में मिलता है, एकदम इक्वल।
बंधन बैंक, आपका भला सबकी भलाई।
More than 5,600 banking outlets, 2,43 lakh customers, more than 53,000 employees. Bandhan, which started as a small cap NGO and became a bank only in 2015, has grown rapidly and evolved into a successful bank in just 6 years of its existence. In 2018, Bandhan Bank got listed at the Bombay Stock Exchange and became the 8th largest bank by market capitalization in India.
Kochi 78,
Meerut 103.
In 2019, the bank also acquired the stake of HDFC Limited in Groove Finance.
Home loans, India करेगा गृह प्रवेश।
Bandhan Bank continues to create meaningful social impact in the fields of education, health, financial literacy, skill development, employment generation, and building sustainable livelihoods, amongst others. Over the years, Bandhan Bank and its founder Chandra Shekhar Ghosh have received innumerable awards, accolades, and distinctions. But Ghosh always has been and continues to be a deeply spiritual man. He may enjoy material wealth today, but it's the trust and love of millions whose lives have transformed thanks to Bandhan that keeps his inner fire burning. Nelson Mandela once said that overcoming poverty is not a gesture of charity, it is an act of justice. Bandhan Bank is proof of how a profitable bank can also be a powerful instrument of social inclusion and help eradicate poverty, granting millions the dignity of livelihood and financial freedom.